And then the transmitter fell off and I couldn't find it in the field. How Christian to take the water away. The sun is out. I lost my microphone. But I don't want to do it in stages, I want to do it in one. That's the whole point of this video, the whole point of this thing. I'm just packing the tent up. That was quite a good night. There was a lot of noise from the deer, I think. I thought they were messing with because I left my stove and my stuff out there. I thought they were moving it around or whatever, but no. I was just so tired, I didn't really spend any time sort of worrying about the noises. I was just like, well, also, if it's not getting in the tent, there's no light, it's not human, don't care. If it's a spooky wood, if it's a ghost, if it's a deer, if it's bear, well, I don't have bears. This is the difference here, we don't have bears, so let's get this down. Walking at dawn again. I really actually aimed for 7:30, but it took me longer to pack up. But we had these runners. We had someone running through at 6:30. It's a Sunday, and it's like they had lights on. It wasn't light, and they ran back again. Must have gone to Ditchling Beacon or somewhere, and then ran back again. You know, and by then I had the tent down and packed away, but they gave me a fright. But luckily, these yuppies, they actually make loads of noise, chatting to their mates loudly, who are henrying through. But yeah, no dog walkers, but yeah, lots of runners. Just had another one pass me there. Said morning, didn't say anything. So got the gloaming. This is in the wind, so probably you won't hear me, but yeah. It was a good night. Lots of noises around the tent running. There weren't no lights, so it's deer, curious deer. Even the birds shut up. There's owls throughout the night. Some screech. Do we have screech owls here? Some very scary sounding owls. But yeah. It looks like it's going to be another sunny day. We're going to get some rain later. I'm heading to Ditchling Beacon, and then we're going to head towards Shanktonby Ring. Hopefully a water refill. Morning. They make so much noise you can switch your lights off because you can hear them a mile away. Same thing between like dogs or kids, you can hear them a mile away, it makes so much bloody noise. You can switch your lights off. But I've seen a lot of them running around here. There's a lot of runners around here. But how am I walking? They'll run past you like, oh look at me, I'm running, and then you'll see them in the distance walking, you're like going, because you're hoping they just keep running away, and so you won't see them, they'll just sprint the distance, and they don't. Lovely day. Amazing mist. Or lift, but it was overcast yesterday. It was supposed to be sunny yesterday, but it's been all like this. It's wonderful weather. Hence why I'm dressed up like I'm in the bloody North Pole. And Arctic Expedition Tim. I've had a lot of things go wrong. That's the minor thing of the thumb coming through on both of these, but I managed to break my tent. I've got like a hole in my tent which I had some tape to fix. There's been lots of nothing major. Dropped my water bottle and dented it. It seems to be fine. I'm worried about it leaking Lots of little things like that happening on this trip. Nothing major as yet. Though we'll see on Monday if the mattress can cope with -5 at night, which is so I definitely want to get to Grafham Down. You might have wondered why I was saying I wish the bridle way would end and become a normal path. Stuff like this. That's all mud. And it's all been churned up by the bikes and the GGs. Now about maybe 33, 34 miles from Eastbourne, which must be 70 odd, it's slightly over 100 miles if the information at the youth hostel was correct. We're nearly at Pyecombe and it's about 9:30. Good walking already, only 4 miles. It said that golf is a good walk spoiled. Oh, I hate golf courses. I grew up near one. I used to legally go onto it. Yeah, I'm not a fan. The last app said, oh, where's the next water is at Downland Church. Now it says Saddlecombe Farm, which is 3 miles away. How Christian to take the water away. I was thought tending to the poor and needy is very Christian, but apparently no. Hey horses, I need to tell you about liberating yourselves. It's not right having another species on your back. Yeah, get rid of those humans. Break those chains. Free yourselves. I don't think they're listening. Snow! That's the first snow of the trip. Must have stayed up here. Unless it's for some foam party, but yeah, I've had ice, but not snow. Alas, sunshine. I don't know if you can see the paracentres behind me. There seem to be lots of paracentres over there. Oh, this is the 4th take. And then the transmitter fell off and I couldn't find it in the field. Which kind of sums up today, really. Yeah, I went to Pyecombe to try and get the water, and then before that I went to the M&S garage. They have an M&S food garage, very posh. And I'm currently on 2 expensive ibuprofen and wine, so it's not really helping my state of mind. And we keep getting interrupted by people doing this. As I walked down, though, I had a twinge in my knee, which is the reason why I'm on the ibuprofen. And it's kind of a weird twinge. It's like not one I've had before. It's this knee. I don't know if you can see that. This is the knee that got bashed on one of the trips and also on some concrete stairs early last year. But I think it's because this knee is weaker and less balanced, and so that one slips and then I bang on this one. So I'm not surprised, but it's worrying because it hasn't gone away. I tried to walk it off. No. The ibuprofen has helped for now. I have a feeling I sort of walked too far yesterday, the 16 miles. I've damaged something, but we'll see. So, because there wasn't any water at Downland Church, which I found out afterwards, that the church, it's called the Downland Church, it's now a transformational church. It was supposedly open, but I couldn't find anyone. The tap was nowhere to be seen. I was told it was back of the church by a local, but I couldn't find it. I went all around the church. Didn't help when my knee was like that. Just nothing. All I've got is wine, so I had some wine. Where's Jesus when you need him to turn the wine back into water? And this is one of the problems with these taps, is they're badly marked, they're badly marketed, they don't tell you about them. And then when you get to location, it's like Challenge Annika Tap Edition, or, Where's Wally Tap Edition is trying to find them. It's just crazy. There should be a big sign saying, tap here! No, it's quite often it's very hard to find them. you know they're in the air. I never found the one at Bottles. Apparently another one 2.7 miles, about a mile away from here or so, maybe a mile and a half, at a farm. So hopefully that I'll find that. If not, there's a pub at Devil's Dyke. I was speaking to a woman who works at the Coffee Box or something, which is next to the Jack and Jill windmill, which is at, I can't remember the name of the place. It's like Chatwell, not Chigwell, not Chigwell, something like that. So I should get water, but I'm completely out. And I'm worried about this knee. It's affected how far I can go today. And I don't want to abort the mission. I don't really call them missions. I'm not GeoWizard. If my knee's packing up, that's not good. But I know I can get out at Bottles, and that will connect up to the previous lot, and then I can think about whether I want to redo that or whether I just go from Cocking in the future trip. But I don't want to do it in stages. I want to do it in one. That's the whole point of this video, the whole point of this thing, and it's just so annoying. But I can't do anything about the body thing, and I've done lots of walking over like 2-3 weeks period. I've done 21 miles in one day. I used to do longer when I was younger, but recently, but that was very bursty where I like to do long ones, then I'd do a lot less the next couple of days. I think even though I'm doing less walking than I would do, it's because it's a consistent like 12-15 miles per day plus a heavy pack. I think that's what my body's not used to, so we shall see. Be sad not to get to Winchester, and I really wanted to finish this because I failed last time, but who knows, we shall see. Finally found it at Saddlecombe Farm, which is National Trust. Finally found the tap. Mythical taps, they say show not tell. So I'm going to show you my painful journey to Devil's Dyke. As you know, typically the knee has stopped killing me. It happens mostly on the downs, which is quite funny for the South Downs way that I want South ups, not downs, because it's the descents that are a problem. But oh yeah, it's just painful. Or just coming up to the Devil's Dyke. I could camp here, but then again, the reputation of this place precedes it. I'm not even a local. I know about the cruising and the occasional murder that's happened here. It's not somewhere you hang around at night. Even after I took a couple of ibuprofen, probably about 2 hours ago, and it's just painful. I mean, on and off, annoyingly. But the parasenders I saw in the distance were actually over the dike. It's sad because not only, it's gone now, but the sun's come out now. Well, it's went away, but the sun came out just as my knee was killing me. For the first time in 3 days, it was sunshine. I was like, ugh. Apparently there's a bus from Devil's Dyke, which remains to be seen. As you can see, I'm at Devil's Dyke. Also, you probably see the amount of people over here is not a good place to try and wild camp. I was going to get the bus, but I'm going to wait an hour for the bus. So, and weirdly, of course, now the knee has stopped hurting. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I'm going to walk on for a bit and then come back for the last bus if it's a complete nightmare. I had a look up Truly Hill Youth Hostel, and for some reason you can't book, so I don't know if they're full or I don't know what's going on, or closed or whatever. If they're closed, I could camp nearby in their wood. If they're open, but they're full, I might do that anyway. And if they complain, they'll be like, "But you're full." So, but certainly, yeah, this is too much like a busy suburb of Brighton. I've done not as much as I wanted to do today because of this knee. It's really annoying. And it's strange how it just keeps coming and going. Got no idea. I mean, maybe just some rest would help it, but can't rest here. I can't camp here. Brief spell of sunlight. About 2 seconds. The sun is out. I lost my microphones. They must have fallen out of my pocket, even though the transmitter before tried to escape. And then put it back in, and I had them out earlier, and they must have, between here and Devil's Dyke, must have fallen out. Which kind of sums up this trip, really. It's now lovely and sunny. It's 3:30, and I'm walking, and the knee is mostly okay. But with the loss of the microphone and that, I'm tempted to just go to Botolph's and bail, because trying to do this and shouting at the microphone over there is not going to be that good. I don't know. Without the microphone, I don't know if you're going to hear anything with that wind. Who knows? I looked around there for a campsite and I also got ran over by a mountain biker. So one of my last hopes was to find space at the youth hostel at Truly Hill, but I found out it was closed due to a special occasion. Well, these cows are having fun lining up. So after considering beating car park and the woods all around there, my last hope was the River Adder, and that was just too wet and nowhere was good. This is the sign, Eastbourne 40 miles, that I stopped my trip last year, and it's also where I decided to end this trip. At the time I was kicking myself because I thought, well, why am I stopping this trip for my knee? An update, it's taken me over a month for that knee to recover. So it was a very good call that I stopped the trip. Now, what did I learn? Well, I learned not to try and rush these things. I'm not in my 20s anymore. I need to take it at a pace where I don't damage myself, especially if it's something silly like a YouTube video. But I will be back, and I will be attempting the last 33 miles soon. So if you want to see that, please subscribe and like the video because it helps the channel. If you haven't seen day 3 of this series, please click on the centre of the screen now. And thanks for watching, for subscribing, liking and commenting on this series. I'll speak to you soon.